Hello chaps, today I wanted to have a look at a new spinner that I've just received. This is from Spinetic Spinners Designs, and it's one of their original designs. Their two original designs were the X spinner and the Y spinner. The Y spinner, like this one, is a tri-spinner with 3 arms, and the X spinner has 4 arms. So this is it, and I ordered one in full copper, and as you can see it's really good looking actually. I love copper anyway as a material, both the weight and the tactile feel of it, and the look, the lovely colour and shininess that you got of copper as well. And after a while it will patina and start to darken, but it's easy to clean as well if you like the shiny look, or plenty of people out there like the patina look on it as well. So it's a lovely material. But to be honest, when I ordered this spinner, I think it was about $30 or $40 on their website. $40, which relates to, or which converts to about £30. So it's not an expensive spinner as such, compared to some of the other ones in my collection. So I wasn't really expecting that much, but I have to say I was really quite impressed with this. It spins beautifully well. It's really well balanced. It looks amazing, I think, both when spinning and when just holding and playing and fidgeting with it. It's easy to spin with any finger. There's a few, I suppose, minor drawbacks with it. There are a couple of hot spots. These edges are quite sharp. But I think the bearing that they've put in here is quite nice. It's, as I say, it's pretty silent and it's easy to spin. And I get really good spin times out of it as well. I think the box and the whole package when it arrives looks really nice, and as I say, I was really suitably impressed, to be honest. So size-wise, here it is compared to a tri-stubby from Rotorblade. It's slightly bigger than the stubby. And here's a comparison with a Papiaka 2 from Custom Knife Factory. You might have seen my earlier review on this and the stubby. So it's not as wide or as thick as the Papiaka 2, but I think the diameter is about the same. So the bearing in here is actually an R188 bearing, which is good quality bearing. And Spinetics, I think, were one of the first to put in a threaded cap on the grips to allow you easy access to the bearing itself. So you just undo the caps here, and there you can see the bearing. It's a caged R188 bearing. It's really smooth, and they've got this design in here which lets you unscrew and take out the bearing for replacement quite easily as well. So it's easily accessible to clean the bearing and easily accessible to remove it and change it as well. So looking at the design a bit closer, I love the way they've cut the edges quite sharply to give this sort of faceted look, like jewellery in diamonds, the way that they're cut to shine, to reflect the light when you're holding it. So they look really nice. I mean, these bits here have been polished anyway, and the edges have been polished, so they reflect the light nicely. Whereas the outer bits of the arms have been brushed, so you've got a nice sort of contrast there on the look. The weight is all been distributed mainly to the outside of the arms, so the big bulk of the metal's on the outside, which helps with the spin times. And again, to reduce the weight on the inner part of the spinner, they've put these cutouts here, which again I think add to the look. The grips themselves have got the Spinetics logo on there, which I think has been laser etched on, which again is a nice touch. They're not just plain, which in a spinner, as inexpensive as this, you'd imagine they might just put plain caps on there, but they've put the logo on there, which again I think is a nice touch. So overall, I think the design is really good, both when spinning or when holding it and playing with it. Again, when spinning, the edges really reflect the light nicely, and the sort of hollowed out bowl area in the middle It gives it a nice sort of roulette table-like look when spinning. Lastly, just to point out, I suppose, is the fact that, again, I ordered this one in all copper, but there are other materials available on the website in this design. You can get the stainless steel, the copper as I've got here, brass, or a blackened version of brass, which looks quite nice as well, all black. I don't think you'd go wrong with any of them, to be honest, so it's really down to which material you like the look of best. As I say, I really love copper, but another drawback, I suppose, with copper is that it's quite a soft metal, so it'll be easy to scratch if you drop it. It'll get dings in it and dents, and if you scrape it, put it in your pocket with keys or something, it'll get scratched up. So that's one thing to beware of with copper. But if you look after it, I think it's a beautiful material, and again, it will patina with time, but that's easy to clean off if you don't like the look of the patina. Personally, I think it looks great when it patinas as well, so I'm looking forward to that in a few months' time. I may do another video as well showing how it looks after it has patinaed. And to be honest, when you get a spinner like this, which impresses you and is relatively cheap, you start to question, is it really worth getting anything more expensive? Because, it's well made. It's not a cheap plastic bit of rubbish or tat. Some of the ones out there really aren't worth buying at all. But this one, the quality is there. The quality really is there, both in the bearing and in the way it's being manufactured, in the look, the design, and as I say, it's a relatively cheap spinner. So I really highly recommend getting one of these. That's it for today on this spinner. Keep an eye out for more reviews soon. I've got a couple of different spinners coming up in the next couple of reviews, so hopefully you'll enjoy those as well. If you'd like the video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. We are slowly increasing the number of subscriptions, and we're getting to that magic 1,000 mark. Hopefully I'm going to be doing a giveaway when we get to 1,000 subscribers, so keep an eye out for that. Till then, see you soon.